Hi everyone, Sarah here. I have a coloring and paper piecing video to share with you today. I am using the MFT image called My Umbrella, and I'm just coloring her up with distress markers, Tim Holtz distress markers on the Canon mixed media paper, and using the MFT hybrid ink black licorice to stamp it out. For the skin, I used Tattered Rose and adding some blush in with spun sugar. For these ones, actually in the video I'm just showing the one image, but I have actually colored 4 of them up. For the hair, I use Vintage Photo and Gathered Twigs, and I also use that for the umbrella handle. And then I have picked 4 colors to match with my pattern paper that I'm using. The blue is Salty Ocean, and the green is Mowed Lawn, and then the pink is Worn Lipstick, and the orange is Sparse Marmalade. So those are the 4 colors that I use. I'm just coloring up this one image for you guys, so that's the one that you'll see. And then I also have the paper piecing and the actual finished image. I will share later on the cards that I've made with them. I'm just doing this one video for now because it's already at 18 minutes. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't think of anything else to say. Okay, so I have stamped out the image, just the umbrella, a couple of times on some pattern paper, and this is from the Bo Bunny, sorry, not Bo Bunny, Doodlebug Sunkiss, and I bought this at the Not Too Shabby shop. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to leave this here so I know where my camera is. I'm going to do some shading on these umbrellas because I'm going to do some paper piecing. So on the rainbow ones, I am just going to use my C2 marker and my colorless blender. So for right now, I'm going to do the whole thing because I'm not sure which ones are going to be, which ones I'm going to be using. I know that the rainbow ones are going to be my base, and then I'm going to use these two colors here to cut out and put on top. So I'm just adding some shading in with the C2 and blending it out with the colorless blender. Just quick shading, it's not anything super fancy. I just want it to have some dimension. Okay, and as you can see, I do have 4 of the rainbows and 2 of the orange and the blue, because I do have 4 images total. I'm only showed the one for coloring, just so you don't get bored. Oh, sure, there's a cat. That's Cheesecake. Usually she doesn't do that when I'm filming. She likes to be where the action is, though. Or where there's plastic for her to chew on. Okay, now, get out of there. For the blue, I have picked out BG01, and I'm also going to use the colorless blender. And again, I'm not really sure which ones I want to use. I was going to alternate. Okay, so you get the idea for that. That is the shading. I'm using Copic markers on pattern paper. Here is my image that I colored earlier. I already have the other ones cut out here, so I'm just going to show you. I'm not worrying about the umbrella because the umbrella is going to be covered by the paper piecing. I'm just kind of going around her hair. Oops, almost cut her boot off. That would not be nice. Okay, and then back up this side, I'm going to just loosely go around her hair, and then at this point, I don't need this umbrella because I'm going to be putting the pattern paper, but I do want a little piece that I can glue it onto. So that's why I'm leaving that piece up there. And then I'm going to get my craft knife out and cut out the middle of this here. So I will come right back as soon as I have my base that I'm going to be gluing these onto. Okay? Okay, I'm back with the final part of my video. So I have my base here. This is what I'm going to be putting on my card. It's actually a nice thick cardstock that I cut out with, it's not Spellbinders, it's this Darice die cuts. And I stamped my image again on this with VersaFine. I have colored in the top of the umbrella there because I've cut those out. When I cut these, I cut them off because I thought it would be easier that way, and then I can add a little bit of color. And then I've also colored in my little puddles with distress marker. This paper isn't watercolor, so it doesn't work super great, but it gives the illusion of a puddle. So then I have my image all cut out here like this. So I'm going to glue this onto my base, and I am just putting my glue right down here. I'm going to line her up. There we go. Okay, and for this one I'll use this umbrella, and I'm going to use the orange. So I'm going to use those two. Oh, sorry guys. So I'm just going to glue these little pieces on here. And everything that I cut out I did line in black marker. Just to get rid of the white edges. And then my second piece here. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that to dry a little bit, and what I'm going to do with this is I'm taking my T10 dark gray marker, and I want to color in my umbrella. So you can kind of see after I do that where the glue is, but that's okay. You're not going to see that. Doesn't have to be even or great. I just want the edges to be dark. Okay. So that is done. I am just going to quickly bring up here. I have my, this is a really old, as you can see. It's just a stamp mat, so like a foam. But I'm just going to bring this up here with my umbrella, and I have my, these are flower forming tools. So you can use anything really, the end of a paintbrush, a small stylus, but these ones have bigger ones. So I am going to take this, I flipped my umbrella upside down, and then I'm just going to go around the edges of the umbrella first. Get your little curves. Okay, so you can see it's kind of popping up there, and then I'm just going to do circular motion all the way around. And what that has done is given me rounded edges to my umbrella. So then I'm going to flip it up here, and I have some black foam dots. Just gonna put 3. I don't want the whole thing because you want it to curl around the edges. So I'm just putting 3 in there. And then I'm gonna get my image and get my umbrella. You just want to plop it down on top, and then you're gonna just push it into place and push down your foam adhesive. So then you can see that the umbrella is popped up and rounded, so it's got a nice edge to it, and you don't really see the underneath because it's gray and it blends in. So there's the finished image. I have one other one here that I already finished. So I am going to do up some cards and plop these guys on here. So leave a comment, subscribe if you wish, and have a great day. Thanks, bye.